Are we live? Perfect. Okay, let's hope that we don't have any issues today. So we are here to go to Taris after doing Narshada first. We got our Wookiee friend, and we're going to start with having a chat with Podar. Oops, I have it muted. There we go.
Would have saved me a bundle.
So this is part 4 of the Smuggler storyline.
Well, enjoy your freedom. I saved you the big bunk.
I tweaked my mix settings a bunch, and it still sounds like garbage, and I don't know what to do. It sounds fine when I do test recordings, and then I go to actually stream something, and I sound like shit. Hello! Hey, Luna! My love animal, please. Let me know how the sound is. How do I sound? Like, give it to me straight, the microphone. I made a bunch of tweaks. So far, so good. Like, does it sound very echoey? Do you hear, like, my room echo? And can you hear the music? It's very faint in the background. Oh no, don't tell me it froze. No, we're still live. Huh. Okay. No, you don't, you cannot hear the music? Or the room echo? There is no echo and I can't hear music. Ah, okay. And how is the volume of the game?
You tell me what a Wookiee might want to buy. I could arrange
Is
a run
it too low? Is it too loud? Can you hear it when I talk at the same time? Perfect. So it's definitely better than last time, right? When you couldn't hear me at all.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yes, perfect. I'm so happy. All right. Thank you so much for being my lab rat. So since the stream is being kind to me today and it's not crashing, let me show you, let me have a close look at the character for you. Here he is. You saw him a little bit before the stream crashed last time. And you missed him getting his ship back from this asshole that stole it from him. What even is that icon? I can't tell. What did you send? Oh, just handshake. All right. I made the music a bit louder in case you want to see if you can hear it. I could hear it on my test videos, but again, apparently having test videos and actually streaming is something different for my computer. Very faint. Yeah, I want it to be
Taris.
faint.
Did you know you've just
Oh,
landed on the biggest graveyard in the galaxy? There's not much to enjoy here, besides skeletons, ruins, and
here
man-eating
is our
creatures.
favorite bug. This character, Risha, has a clone in cutscenes sometimes.
It's the perfect romantic getaway, sweetheart.
Don't flatter yourself, flyboy. And for the record, I prefer my cities intact. Taris was the Coruscant of the Outer Rim, until some lunatic leveled it centuries ago. Now it's a toxic swamp. We're here for an astrogation chart that was in a vault when Taris fell. That vault's somewhere in these ruins.
How do you know the vault still exists?
It was built to withstand anything short of a supernova. Our lost vault was designed to be recovered after a major catastrophe. All we need are the right sensors to locate it. The catch is, the only person I know with access to those sensors is someone who hates me.
Made it at 40%.
Someone hates you? But you're so likable.
Try not to slip on your own sarcasm. I wouldn't want you to break anything.
Yeah.
Yet. I made our contact an irresistible offer. One of the deal's terms is that she doesn't have to see me. I need you to get that vault's location, Captain. Impress the stars out of her.
People always tell me how impressive I am.
That must be a terrible burden for you. I should also warn you. Skavik knows about the vault. We can't let him catch up.
All I want to do is kill that guy.
Don't get hung up on your vendetta. Living well really is the best revenge. The astrogation chart in that vault is essential to finding Nocdrane's riches, Captain. Your contact name is Beryl Thorne. When Beryl gives you the vault's location, come back and see me. Oh, and try not to let anything eat you.
Alright. Before we go though, I want to change the dye on my outfit because I thought it would look okay, but he looks like a fucking clown, so we're going to change. Let's see. Maybe just gray. I don't know. I mean, even that looks better. And I have so yeah, like in the preview, it doesn't look that bad. Oh wait, I had this one right. Maybe I should try this one since I had like a ton. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah. Okay. So I had it over here. Gonna change it so it saves it. Outfit. Commit and put it back. There we go. Luna, if you're still around, look at my little droid that hangs out with me now. Came with the outfit.
Master, you'll be pleased to know I added extra padding to all the seat cushions aboard this.
Why this suit? You know, now that the stream is actually working and you're here, I am loving that my streaming program has this overlay for the chat, so I don't have to go back and forth on the Twitch page to see what you wrote. It's so good. So what are you up to? How are you doing? Oh, I should share that I'm streaming. Oops. Pro streamer right here. No. Yep. Ooh. And tag it. There we go. What's up? What you say?
I'm Agent Saganti with the Republic
Pretty
Customs
tired.
Office. What
Share
brings you to
that
my planet,
shit.
Captain?
Yeah, done. Wrong emote. No. That's good. And I don't have to
My
answer.
reasons are my business. Understand?
Stow the attitude, unless you want me to impound that ship of yours. The Republic Customs Office monitors all starship traffic and ensures no illegal goods are transported on or off this planet. There's a lot of contraband making its way around Taris. If you see anything suspicious, I suggest you report it immediately.
Does it
Is
pay?
there a reward for information?
I pay for any lead that results in an arrest. An honest person could make a lot of money. I take a special interest in every new arrival to my planet, Captain. Keep your nose clean and we won't have any trouble. Clear?
Positively.
I'll stay as clean as Alderaan snow.
We'll see about that. Enjoy your visit to Taris.
So yeah, I basically did a higher level planet because I wanted to replace my starting companion because I hate him. That Corso guy. And I'm not even a huge fan of
Welcome to Taris. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for joining us in this historic project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military-secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic. But first, we have many
big
obstacles
fella,
to
aren't you?
overcome. Together,
Yes.
we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
What was I saying? Yeah, I don't even really like Boldar, the Wookiee here, but I'm just so sick of Corso.
Argo, you're leaking oil again. You want to set this whole warehouse on fire?
The Maker said it is better to burn out than rust away. Perhaps I'm testing that wisdom, mistress.
I'm looking for Beryl Thorne.
That's me. Argo's what passes for my second in command. I recognize you from Risha's holo. Let's get one thing straight. The only reason I agreed to help is because my contract supplying the Taris Reclamation Project is at risk. Looked like easy credits. Turns out Taris is anything but easy. There are lots of interesting ways to die.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? It's royalty free.
The galaxy can throw whatever it wants at me. I can take it.
If I don't finish my contract, I don't get paid. Tyrodal, my partner, died on a supply run. Put me in a real bind. I'll find that vault, but I have to finish my contract to do it. You work for me, and I'll work for you. Deal?
If you're interested, it's called 3 Hour Cyberpunk Industrial Dark Synthwave Mix from White Bat Audio.
I wasn't aware this was a negotiation.
You can always wander around and hope you bump into the vault by accident. I only have 2 deliveries left. Soon as you handle them both, we'll find your vault. The first job's for a Republic scientist named Vernon. He's got a research camp in Rakghoul territory.
No,
What
I
exactly
have
am I delivering?
turned off the
Some kind of
in-game
sensor
music
equipment,
because
don't
of
know what it's
copyright.
for. I'll start working on your job while you handle mine.
Isn't cooperation grand?
Because it's Star Wars, you have a 2-second
Hello
Star
again,
Wars
Captain.
music clip and it
I
gets
didn't know you and
flagged,
Thorn
so...
were acquainted.
Agent Saganti, what a lovely surprise. It's only been a day since your last inspection. Don't you Republic Customs boys have better
Yeah,
things to
it
do
really
than turn my
does.
warehouse upside down again?
I can inspect this warehouse whenever I want. It's the law.
Like, I was playing the latest expansion and my video got flagged for
Take
5
Dr. Vernon's delivery,
seconds.
Captain. There's no reason for you to stick
5
around.
seconds of music.
Have fun with Agent Fancy Pants.
You're a regular comedian. Maybe I'll find a reason to keep you around, so you can make me laugh all the time.
Poke around the warehouse all you want, Agent. You won't find anything out of order.
What did I just step in, Thorn?
My apologies, sir. I believe that is my hydraulic fluid.
Six. So as a smuggler here, we are basically a smartass and we are delivering a bunch of stuff, a bunch of cargo to some random people, and we're also trying to get revenge on the guy who stole our ship and basically stabbed us in the back. Hopefully those need some serious updates. Yeah, honestly. But also it's the companies at like Disney, they don't fucking care if you just make a small Star Wars video. They grab the money. They don't care what you do. So why would they want the laws to be updated? They benefit. I love that I tweeted the stream and I didn't make sure that the sentence actually made sense. So it just says, forcing myself through the smuggler story continues. Great. I'm a pro. There we are. Yeah.
Dear Adele, I regret that your husband was killed yesterday by rat ghouls. Please accept my condolences. Dr. Soylon
Boogers, bro.
was an excellent scientist. I've never composed a death notice before. How did that sound?
Pretty bad.
You might try softening the blow a little.
Really? Adele always impressed me as something of a stoic. Then again, she is a widow now. I recognize the symbols on that container. My bio-alarms have finally arrived. Good, good. If only this had arrived in time to save my associates. Not your fault, certainly. We knew the risk of studying rat ghouls.
No.
You people are a whole new level of hopeless.
The pursuit of knowledge is never without risk. And the greater the risk, the greater the enlightenment. My colleagues and I were studying the rat ghouls' behavior, hoping to find a means of containing them. We can't afford to let the rat ghouls impede our progress. The Republic's rebuilding efforts on Taris are paramount to future prosperity.
What's with the baby?
What's so important about Taris?
This was a wonderful planet before the Sith destroyed it. The Republic must rebuild, and show that Sith aggression will not stand. I've isolated an identifying element in the Rakghouls' physiology, making it possible to detect and track their movements. The bio-alarms you brought will reveal how the creatures hunt. However, installing them will be a challenge with all my assistants dead.
Have fun
Don't
with
look at
that.
me. I'm done here.
But these
They are
bio-alarms are
funny.
useless until they're installed.
Oh my god.
I know a growl of agreement when I hear one. Please, I can't do this without you.
Fuck you.
The situation is like navigating an asteroid field.
You're a hero to science, my friend.
Whatever.
Place a bio-alarm
Are
at
you gonna
each
pay
survey
me?
station we've established, and I'll see you're amply rewarded.
Who's gonna pay me?
If I get killed, I'm gonna be so mad.
The path of knowledge is fraught with peril, but we must tread it nevertheless. Come back when you're done, and we'll celebrate your success. Normally, I'd ask for your next of kin's hollow frequency, but I'd rather maintain some optimism. Good luck.
Are you gonna pay me? Dude, watch me play through the whole thing to get to the expansions, to romance Theron, which is the whole point of this character, and then I don't feel chemistry between them, and I scrap that romance once again. This is going to be the third time. Oh, I got new abilities, right? Interrupts a target. Yes. This ability. Finally. I was waiting. Fuck you. Can you believe that the entire day today I thought it was Saturday and not Sunday? And I only realized after midnight that it had been Sunday. I am a fucking mess. You can yes, I'm a mess, thank you. See you later. You know how I told you I was playing around with a video editing software? Well, apparently, even though it was released and I was really happy that I was getting learning stuff to do, it would only let me export the video at 720p resolution, basically. Which means I wasted all that time working on the video, and then it just made the quality shit, and it wants you to pay to have it at 1080. So yeah, that was a waste of a couple of hours. I'm trying the excuse me, the Blender program now because it's very lightweight as well. But it looks so much more complicated than the other one. Yeah, and I will have to look up tutorials and everything. Because it's Blender is meant for a ton of stuff, so it's much more advanced, I think. I hadn't heard about it before. I just want to like cut a tiny piece of the video, make it shorter, add some text and call it a day, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm sure it's something very simple, but because like each program has its own way of doing it, so it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like I spent a ton of time trying to cut out that part of the video where I was joking. And I did it perfectly. It was great, and I added some text. I was like, oh cool, I'll re-upload it since it doesn't have that many views yet. And then I saw the quality. Stop doing that. Okay, you know what? Let's fix that right now. Let's drop Firestronghold. Thank you for the reblogs on Twitter. Unless it is a bot, in that case, that's fine. Okay, we want, what did I want? To fix the crew skills. Did I say reblog? I meant retweet. Shut up. Okay, I don't know who you are. I don't even know who you are. This. So the trick, if you had a friend referral code before they stop them, you still get those rewards, so that's nice. Now I get to have all of the crew skill. Yay! Alright, back to the store. Oh, I should have shown you the new decorations. Oh well. At another time. Yeah, I was like, no, I won't decorate more. I know I won't go down there to the other floors, and then I spent time decorating it. Couldn't help myself. You said it, Chewie. I made like a little lantern thing. And what else? I put a nice tree. And this tent. Some fire thing. Then this giant glowing ball thing that could only fit in a giant
Splendid
space.
work. I'm already receiving data transmissions from the bio-alarms. You've done the Republic's rebuilding effort a tremendous favor.
Wasn't a favor.
All I need now is my fee.
Oh, come now. Take a moment and give yourself a pat on the back before you dash off with your money. What you've done most definitely calls for generous compensation. Good show.
Sure thing, Brainy.
You are easily amused, aren't you?
I suppose I'm acting a bit foolish, but I can't contain my excitement. Accept these credits with my extreme gratitude. I'll begin collating my data. Thank you again for everything.
Witcher 4. Imagine. Would that be funny or what?
Hey, Captain. How are things out there?
You got a location on that thing I'm after?
Tracking down a centuries-old vault in this mess is harder than it sounds. I finally located the other supplies you need to deliver. They were lost when Tyradol got killed by the rat ghouls. A Republic patrol found the supplies with Tyradol's remains, dropped everything off at an outpost near the lake.
Okay.
Guess the rat ghouls didn't leave much of him behind.
Just bloody clothes. The rat ghouls turned Tyradol into one of them. Try not to think about it. All you have to do is swing by the outpost, grab the supplies, and take them to an engineer named Ovold.
Do you
Ovold will
think?
give you some planetary core samples to bring back to me.
Do you ever
Got it?
think? Have you ever thought in your life?
You better have that vault's location when I get back.
I'm working on it. Don't you worry. Grab the supplies from the outpost, get them to Ovold, and return to me with his core samples. Good luck.
I was going to ask, do you think The Witcher, sometimes I have a thought, on a good day? I was wondering, do you think The Witcher 4 will have a set character again, or will it have character creation? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I mean, Witcher 3 ended, I think it concluded the story of Geralt, like, nicely. I don't think we will have Geralt again. Yeah, it could be Siri.
Bimkanaya nugan. Ejinim naya lak umnan mege. Nule lak apa jam kamgram. Amkanem nang nemua inuk.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
Yang perlu amka. Kalima naya kira.
Then
Bumo
he's
gala apa ya?
probably...
Nilama imi amka anggap? Kala jiwa nimok. Bemgam nyama naya aikam.
Okay.
What's my role in all this?
Laporam amka. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgram. Naya naramkam. Kala ama mani mami. Libik bak.
Anyways. Okay.
I'm a little rushed right now. Maybe later?
Manub meraka naja. Kinamabam. Yak manala.
Man, every character sucks in this story.
Nina gegwan. Amnerna hanak. Kamperem ganyam bajiyang. Manik hikum bukam.
Yeah. son. Don't know. Well. Sith lightning? Ooh, look at that. Sorcerer. Oh, they look really pretty. Oops. Did I miss it? No. Did I? Quick players, blah, blah, blah. I will still hit the level cap, and you cannot stop me. Why am I fighting them? I don't need them anymore. Wait. Okay. Want to make sure I don't fast travel all the way back. I can't believe we've been live for so long without crashing. Isn't that amazing?
I handled everything just like you wanted.
Nakag agip kik benabab. Neya agam berakaki. Mem amgap kugap, kramanik, kiga mayamak.
Okay.
Bimka naya nugan.
Yeah. Okay. Can it just take a speeder? I mean, it's not that far.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa, hatoga wata kiko uba kili
It
wata
said
buki
hungry beastie, and I read hungry bestie. Okay, you're a crazy pet.
Bet you're big fun at parties.
Chaskruni dopat kulira.
Let's go, hungry bestie.
Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga, kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
Errol said you have something for me to take back.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa. Poya toka changa goptula dobata wana wanki. Chaskruni dopat kulira, dokanki kung.
Seems to me taking more core samples would be less dangerous.
Chaskruni dopat kulira, dokanki kung. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
Beryl owes me a hefty bonus for this.
Chobat I kafstuan dile ji hulo kuta. Tauz azulas uval tung ni chakulka dimaji. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
Recover stolen gear. Or do you have the gear? Man, this planet bores me so much on Republic side. I don't know, maybe it's because it comes early. Maybe it's the setting. So like, looks cool. I don't know, it just makes me so bored. And on the other hand, Taris on the Imperial side looks way cooler. The colors are darker. Just, I don't know, different vibe. I don't know if I'll do another planet today. Why did I do that? I wonder if when the next chapter update for the story comes out, if they will actually want me to resubscribe in order to get it, because it used to be that the smaller updates in 6.0 etc. you got for free as long as you had subscribed, during the 6.0 period. But now I wonder, because they're taking so long to release the next story update. And I really hope they don't want me to resubscribe, because it's... I mean, I know, like, you're supposed to subscribe, but most people, especially for SWTOR, they subscribe for the story. And they said that, I mean, in the past it has always been a certain way, and I don't know if they're going to change that all of a sudden. Yeah, it would really suck. Like, I paid for 2 months, and I didn't have to do that if we consider that I didn't actually get much story this time. Oh, good kawaii sniffling face. I could have saved that 2-month subscription for when there was more, because I can only get it every 6 months. It's on Origin, by the way. It's a very good deal. I just make the music really loud and we just vibe. And then you cannot hear the dialogue because it doesn't matter. And then we just dance. Gonna make it up louder. Retrieve the code. Okay. Oh, there is about 25? I don't think so. Oh, I went the completely wrong way. Well, let's go around. I'm just looking for the perfect, like, not even perfect. I'm just looking for an excuse, like the thing that pushes me over to making a third clone of my main. I have him twice, and I just want to remake him and record his whole story so I have it on file. But like, that would mean I would have 3 characters that look identical. I know others do it as well, but I don't know, it feels weird. They should add New Game Plus like Final Fantasy. I would adore that. I would just keep replaying with my favorites. Nope. This ability is everything. Spam it. We're not here for rotation on this character, we're just here to have fun. We won't be doing any hardcore content. That's something in my eye. Oh shit. Honestly, don't like MMOs, mostly because I don't have enough brain power to deal with all the stuff it throws at you. The only reason I played Final Fantasy for so long is because of the story, the history, the presentation, the music is phenomenal, and if it wasn't an MMO, I'd play it a lot more. The struggle. Yeah, ironically, even though I end up playing MMOs, I don't actually like them, in that you think, okay, you want to play with other players and stuff. I don't generally like playing with other players, like doing a ton of group stuff, which MMOs are for. I just, because, yeah. Like, that's why SWTOR is the MMO I play the most by a, like, huge difference in comparison to others, because it's basically a giant single-player game that, if I want, I can play with friends. But I can also just play it like a giant single-player game, and that's great.
Why'd you have to go and kill everybody? Some of those guys were all right.
I'm here for the planetary core samples. Hand them over.
Planetary core samples. Right. You work for Beryl Thorne, don't you? That's what I used to do. The name's Tyradol. I was helping Beryl smuggle artifacts off Taris disguised as core samples. I thought we'd get rich. Turns out Beryl's a soft touch. Instead of selling what we smuggle on the Imperial market, Beryl gives relics to descendants of Taris survivors for a tiny finder's fee. Ridiculous.
There's an Imperial market on Taris?
No. But high-ups in Imperial space pay big credits for Taris artifacts. They're status symbols. I let Beryl think rat ghouls killed me and went into business with the scavengers. They had a bright idea to increase profits. Why sell a relic to the Imperials once we can sell it a dozen times? These droids are making copies of the relics.
Takes guts to fleece the Empire.
And that's just the beginning. I'm working out deals with wealthy collectors all over the galaxy. Let's be smart about this. I'll give you a hefty payout and a cargo pod of counterfeit relics if you keep my operation quiet. You go home richer, Beryl gets some relics to give away, and I stay in business. What do you say?
Yeah.
Sounds like a happy ending for everyone.
Yeah.
I'll transfer credits to your account right away. You'll have them by the time you're
Maybe.
done with Beryl. Take this cargo pod of fake relics to her.
Don't
She'll never
have
know the
to
difference.
ask me twice.
Just remember, this stays between us.
Return.
Chicos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta.
Have a nice life, Gogglehead.
Torpa da bunky donko?
Wait. I think I could have blackmail. Oh well.
Doc, how's Jessup? He okay?
Your friend suffered from a raccoon bite.
Just a bite? So he got off easy.
He was infected with the raccoon plague. He was turning into one of them, so I spared him the misery.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
There. We'll find you a grief counselor.
There. Completely unfazed. Wary doctor, yeah. There, send him to the grief counselor.
I can count the number of times I've been truly impressed in my life on one hand, Captain. Congratulations. You walking in with those core samples just got added to the list.
If I'm gonna be smuggling relics, I expect to be well paid.
Smuggling relics? I'd never do anything like... Alright, well, even I don't believe that one. How'd you find out what I'm really up to? What happened with the scavengers?
I met an old friend.
Turns out Tyradol faked his death by raccoons and joined the scavengers. He told me everything.
I never liked that guy. Where's he now?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you?
Fine. Forget I asked. Sorry I didn't keep things on the up and up, but you're working with Risha. I've got trust issues there. I don't want these relics decorating some fat senator's bedroom. They're going to the descendants of Taris survivors where they belong.
Don't involve me in your crimes again.
Admit it, you had fun.
He's such a hypocrite.
Hey, look at that. The Republic just updated my contract log as complete. And right on time. My spaceport friend granted me access to the Republic sensor array. Let's find us a vault.
I only do crimes by choice.
It was that easy for you to get access?
Never easy. I just make it look that way. Sensors are picking up the vault's unique radiation signature. That's good. Aha, there it is. Oh. Your vault is in Zone 0. That's bad.
If I can't get to that vault, you're dead.
Should I activate defense protocols, Mistress Beryl?
What, spill oil everywhere and hope the captain slips and falls? I can handle this. Zone Zero is in no man's land. When the Republic first got here, it sent a bunch of surveyors to map the region. One surveyor made it back alive, said the place is overrun with things worse than rat ghouls. Nobody goes there.
If that's where the vault is, that's where I'm going.
You'll need serious hardware to crack that vault. Risha's good at getting into places she isn't supposed to. Maybe talk to her. It's been interesting knowing you, Captain. Have fun out there.
Okay. I cannot. I hate his belt. And it won't change. Oh. I'm gonna bother making another outfit. Victory Risha. Guess we're going back to our ship. Oh, and can I that unlock now? Yes. Ooh. All right. Legacy. Oh, my action bar is missing. It's a service. I can fix it. Aha! So it was that one. Enemy. Okay. Yeah. So now I know for the future. So weird, like it deactivated my fourth one, but it lets me have a fifth one. Why? That's why I had all my freaking icons there. Whatever. Oh man, it's gonna take me ages for the other characters. Ah. I love that it's showing us this animation when we're just getting inside the ship to talk to Risha, and then we'll go back out. When just after on the holo, I guess, we have to go and talk to her in her room where her clone can hang in the background.
Hope you got that vault's location. I eavesdropped on Skavik and some mercenaries over an encrypted comm channel. They're trying to beat us to the vault. Sounds like they're closing in.
Beryl says the vault is buried in a place called Zone Zero.
Then we're not sunk yet. Unlike us, the mercenaries don't have the vault's exact coordinates. From what I overheard, Skavik's men aren't having much luck in their search for the vault. Something out there is eating those mercenaries alive. Literally.
For once, I'm glad Taris is a death trap.
The creatures are slowing the mercenaries down, but not enough. Get to the vault as fast as you can, then open the lock with this Geonosian slicer module. It took me months to trade for this. Don't lose it, understand?
What if I do, you idiot?
You never heard of having a backup, genius?
I have a backup. Your head. I figure it can break open anything. Good luck, partner. Hope I see you again soon.
I'll let you know what I dig up.
I'll be waiting, Captain.
I hate this ship. Yeah. Are we live? Yes, we are. Amazing. Can you believe? Is the quality okay, by the way? Is the frame rate alright? I have it at 30 FPS. So it doesn't stutter too much. Nice.
Remember me? Agent Saganti with the Republic Customs Office. I have some questions about Beryl Thorne.
Get lost.
You're in my way.
That's no way to speak to a man who can revoke your flight clearance. If I were you, I'd cooperate. I suspect Thorne is smuggling relics, and I think I know how she's doing it. What I lack is proof. I need someone to step forward and testify so I can arrest her. I'm looking for an honest citizen, Captain.
I'll say whatever you want. For the right price.
I only pay for leads that result in an arrest. Hard evidence. If you know something about Beryl, I'd love to hear it.
Oops. Don't know.
Tyrodol is the real smuggler, Agent Saganti.
Thorne's partner? What do you have to back up that accusation?
The Force told me Tyrodol is evil. Seriously.
Laugh it up! All the way to a prison cell. Because that's where you're headed. Nobody escapes justice forever, Captain. Nobody.
It's been grand. Really.
Let's go, men.
Let's go, man. Please no help, man.
We got our own problems.
Didn't expect to see you again. What's the occasion, Captain?
Republic Customs is on to you. I kept them off your back.
You have the vault's coordinates. You didn't have to come warn me, but you did. Where I come from, the best friends are the ones who lie for you. Guess you're a better friend than I thought.
Maybe you should reconsider your choice of lifestyle.
Let's move, Argo. We're leaving this party. I want you to have this. Saved me more times than I can count. I hope it does the same for you.
I'm glad we're parting as friends.
Risha doesn't deserve a partner like you. Watch your back, alright? I'll get off Taris while the getting's good. I know Argo's ready.
You have no idea, Mistress Beryl.
Thanks for everything, Captain.
Can I change my name to Captain? Yes. Nice.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Why did it tell me to take the taxi here and then it's telling me to go there? Okay. I had a suspicion. Oh, Jesus. I had accidentally opened my messages on Tumblr, and I was seeing some messages from 6 years ago, and I was like, "Huh, the dashboard sure looks weird." Yeah. I got a spam message, that's why. Because this bot account saying, "Oh, you want me send video?" As a blurred video. It's nice that my blog gets attention from bots.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I'm loving this music. Okay, yeah, got it. You get some rest, babe. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really, really appreciate it, and I love you a lot.
What the? Who the? How'd you?
Not big on completing sentences, are you?
You're just... I can't believe... You're not supposed to be here! We've been through 10 kinds of pain getting to this vault, and not to watch you open it first. Gavik, you there? You want to see this, boss? We're at the vault, but we're not alone.
Too perfect. I love it when everything comes together like this. How's life treating you, Captain? You enjoying my ship and all my stuff? What about that two-faced Risha?
You want answers, you cheap nerf herder? Come and get them yourself.
Yeah, I'd love to, but I'm stuck in orbit and you'll be a grease stain by the time I get down there. Still owe you for that mess on Coruscant. You have any idea the grief I'm taking? I could kill everybody who cracks a joke, but that's a lot of work. So why don't you just die already?
Stop taking yourself so seriously.
A man's reputation is everything. If I don't take myself seriously, who will? Roxa, I want you and the boys to spare no effort killing my friend, and make it as painful as possible.
You heard the boss. Fry this fool!
Have 6 hours, mysteriously. Don't worry about it.
Welcome to Taris. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for joining us in this historic project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military-secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic. But first, we have many obstacles to overcome. Together, we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
You got the astrogation chart, didn't you? I can tell by the look on your face.
Yeah, that face says a lot. So much.
Did you ever doubt me?
If I did, you've just made me a believer for life. That astrogation chart belonged to an exchange gangster named Davik Kang. Davik personally mapped dozens of hyperlanes between the core and outer rim systems. He found shortcuts and hideouts all over the galaxy.
How'd you find out about this chart?
The same way I find out about everything. Listening to the right people. Have you studied much galactic history, Captain? Interesting patterns emerge if you pay attention. Davik Kang's criminal empire ended when this planet was destroyed. Nokdrayan's empire was born when he destroyed a planet.
Nokdrayan destroyed a whole planet?
Technically, it was only a single settlement. Once upon a time, there was a pirate haven on the outer rim called Mandelia. Thousands of criminals lived there. One bright morning, Nokdrayan's freighter dropped out of hyperspace over Mandelia. He demanded the pirates surrender to him or die.
Pirates aren't known for surrendering.
They weren't afraid of a lone, lightly armed freighter. They thought Nock was crazy. When the pirates sent their reply, Nock launched a single rocket at their settlement. The warhead was tipped with an Imperial nerve toxin. The entire settlement died in less than a minute.
Oh.
Where did Nock get an Imperial warhead?
He stole it, of course. He'd been looking for a way to take down Mandelia in one shot, and that was the perfect solution. That day at Mandelia, Nokdrayan went from being a low-rent smuggler to one of the richest criminals in the galaxy. Anyway, that's how the legend goes. I should probably let you get back to work.
How about some more history lessons someplace private?
You're incorrigible. Come see me when you're irresistible and we'll talk.
Uh-oh. Sounds like someone's on your ship's hollow. If they're looking for me, tell them I'm not here.
I think I remember what this is. Let's talk to Corso first.
I never like asking for favors, Captain, but I think maybe we know each other well enough by now.
Oh no.
I want to look for my cousin Rona. She's all the family I got left, and I think she should know what happened.
So call her on the comm. What do I care?
I don't know where Rona is now. Rona came with me when I left for the brigade, but she jumped ship at the first port. All she ever wanted was to get off Ord Mantell. I thought maybe we could track her down. You'd like her. She's really the reason I'm here.
I thought you came to chase down Skavik and stayed for the good beer.
Rona was kind of our family rebel. We used to have a blast together. She liked me to run interference, so her father never caught her on dates with off-worlders.
I look forward to meeting her.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't introduce you two. Rona's always had a nose for trouble. I remember one time, Uncle came looking for Rona while she was on the shuttle pod with some Agamarian pirate. I was about 12. I didn't know how else to distract Uncle, so I started to fight. Got the whole ship confiscated. I never did find out how Rona got out of city jail. I found someone who knows my cousin Rona.
No, okay.
He's a street doctor in Coruscant. Kind of a shady character, but that's who Rona always drifted to. I think he really can get us to her, but...
I know a scam when I hear one.
Rona loved to walk that line. Every time Uncle caught her stealing, it would turn out she was sneaking cash to some mom with 2 kids on the street. She's the reason I know breaking the law's got nothing to do with being a good man. Let's just go to Coruscant and hear her friend out. Go ahead and ask for cash for the job if you want. I want to find Rona.
That's convenient. What do you want to do? You know what? Let's do Corso's side mission, and then we're going to do the main mission here, because I think I know what it's going to ask us to do, and it will conclude chapter 1. And what should I do? Nah, let's quickly do Corso. Do Corso. No, thank you. Gonna be at the bar, right? Is she? She's not? Damn it. Oh, use your ship. Stupid. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Ah, Captain and Corso Riggs. It's good to meet such generous souls in a place like this. I'm Dr. Hope. I like to think of myself as a messenger of mercy, caring for the poor, forsaken citizens of the underlevels.
We don't need the pitch, just tell us what you know about Rona.
I'd be happy to, but as a doctor, I must put the needs of my patients first.
Is that your real name?
The citizens of Lower Coruscant call me that for the ray of hope I bring to their cramped and miserable lives.
I'm sure.
Right, so I've got some, life-saving medications that need delivering. Unfortunately, Coruscant security only cares about the rich. They don't let anyone distribute, medications in the underlevels at all.
You better not be asking us to go after Coruscant security.
Well, I don't want to get you, or me, into trouble with the law. The only way to get my meds down without getting stopped is to carry them inside a living body.
What?
They'll be safely stored in surgical plastic and implanted under the skin. My, nurse can remove them on the other end.
No.
No way am I letting you implant me with something.
I'll do it. You just come along.
Jesus Christ.
What a fine young man.
Don't give me that look. This
You're
was
so
always
stupid.
Rona's kind of thing. Breaking the law to do good under the nose of a corrupt authority.
It's drugs,
It's
man.
worth it if I get to see her.
I'll just need you to come with me a moment, Master Riggs.
Oh my god.
Perfect. These vials should stay sealed for at least 12 hours, no problem. I'll tell my nurse to expect you.
When we get back, Rona better be waiting.
Ugh.
That ought to fix you.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
There. Better?
We cannot fast travel. All this for stupid Corso.
There. Better?
Good thing we have the funky music. Hello? They really need to add a fast travel point here if they're gonna have a bunch of quests be in this place. This is not the first time.
There. Better?
You bring goods? Doctors say 2 people. Look out. Now time. Cut out spice.
Did she say spice?
What happened to, oh, I'll do anything for Rona. She couldn't possibly be involved in anything bad.
This has nothing to do with Rona. They lied.
It
You
was
used us.
obvious.
If you weren't a lady, you'd... I gotta go have a word with your boss.
I don't
I
keep
not
no
speak
lady.
basic. You say take spice away? Good spice. I give good money. Big, how you say, cut?
We're not asking for a bigger cut, you idiot.
No, I am.
How big a cut are we talking?
Here, I give good share.
I don't believe you. You know what? Never mind. Let's just see if that blasted Deveronian knows anything about Rona.
They lied. Dude, there were 20,000 red flags. And you're just stupid. And you thought, oh, she's a good lady. I wouldn't never do any good. I don't hit ladies. Shut up. Equality. We hit ladies up here.
Did the delivery go well?
Yeah, we did your dirty work, you fraud. Now where's my cousin?
You keep us waiting? I've got a few things to implant in you.
Whoa, back off there, soldier. You're looking for Rona Riggs, right? Well, she's the one who thought you two would be right for the job. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yes, he thought that Corso would be so fucking stupid he'd go for it.
Just like the old days, eh, cuz? Of course, I'm a little more big time now than Ma and Pa ever would have allowed.
Your smuggling ring? I always said that's the only kind of lady would ever get on my finger.
Oh, Captain. Are you proposing already?
Rona, what happened to you? What are you doing here?
I'm the underboss for the Black Suns on this part of Coruscant. Not bad, considering 5 years ago I was shoveling Ronto dung.
The Black Suns. You're a gang member?
Gang leader. You think I should write home? Make Ma and Pa proud?
I could use a Black Sun contact.
Captain, what are you doing? We can't just leave her here like this.
Where else would I go? I got power here. I leave, I just gotta work my way up all over again.
We obviously came just in time. Come on, Rona. We're getting you out of here.
Poor, chivalrous little Corso. Don't you get it? I don't need to be rescued. I chose this life.
What percentage do they give you? I'll double it if you take your business to me.
Captain, I'm not really comfortable making that offer.
Double?
You aren't.
Done. Just tell me where to send the profits.
Well, I guess that's one way to stay in touch. Not, what I would have preferred. It was good to see you again, Rona.
What did you fucking expect, moron? Can you tell I adore Corso? Like, okay, if I had romanced him with the female smuggler, and if you like it, that's fine. I'm just not vibing with that sort of personality that assumes old-fashioned takes, you know? Anyway, So yeah, I think I'm going to leave this for tomorrow. And we're going to finish chapter 1. No, wait. No. I think this is like an interlude, then 2 more planets, and then we finish chapter 1. Okay, I was jumping ahead. Alright, we still got some way to go, so that's fine. Alright. Just gonna pop back in on my new favorite stronghold and call it a day and have some soup to celebrate. Alright. Yeah, like, look, I added some stuff down there. I even added that huge thing back there. No idea what that is, but I have 10 of them, and I can only put them on the super big placement things. And I got some plant things, and we got this here, statues, and I have a couple more I can put down, but I'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, let's sit down and end the stream. Perfect. Except for Corso. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.